too lightly, really, considering I really want to do Cadair Idris. But the forecast is a bit higher at the minute. Possibility of clearing off the summit, the cloud, but as you can see, it's intermittent. It's been like that on and off all morning. 1 minute it'll be like that, the next minute it's thick. As you can see over there, offhand I'm not entirely certain what hill that is. That's a bit lax of me not having even looked it up so that I could name it. But that summit over there has been in cloud most of the morning. So with a wind chill of -6, which isn't a problem with the kit I've got, I can manage it. Still feel warm. I've taken the decision to go down to Dolgellau and get the bus back to where the car is and then go home. It's been a great 2 or 3 days. First day in particular was fantastic. Yesterday was good. I covered more distance and gained more vertical height than I'd actually planned on doing. So yeah, it's been a decent shakedown for the TGO. I tested the kit enough, or the kit that I wanted to test. The kit I've got. It's proven, time tested. It was just a couple of other bits. There was just a couple of bits which I'll maybe note in the video how they performed. So yeah, that's it really. So I'm all packed up, as you can see. Leave no trace. A little over 4 weeks. Travelling up to Scotland to take part in the TGO challenge. Spending 2 weeks outdoors walking. So to my mind, missing out on this one hill today, having had 2 or 3 days of good walking, it's no great loss. I can always come back and do it again. Looking at it yesterday from up on Mini D1, which is where I was going to come before when it cleared off a little bit, the cloud, the ridge of Cadair Idris looked mighty fine. I know that there's a few guys I know, nobody you would know in particular, have done it. Said it's a good old walk. It's a fine looking ridge. I mean, you can't even see most of it now at the moment. It's beyond that. But yeah, it's a fine looking mountain. Last night, or yesterday evening rather, I arrived. Didn't have hardly any water. I went wandering off into the valley over there to get my water for the evening, and still got enough left to get me into town. It's a fine valley, that, with a fine view of the mountain. I'll be back, I reckon. Wales has got a lot to offer. Cracking bit of landscape here, farming landscape, love it. The only problem with farms and farm areas, loads of walls, quad paths, tracks. They don't have bloody interfere with footpaths. The amount of times I've gone awry on a trek trying to find a bloody footpath, the farmers moved it or it's disused, so the farmer's like, yeah, oh, it'll be alright, but they leave the stile in place, not connected to any path or any visible or obvious path. Bloody hell, pain in the ass. Still, I think I'm back on track. I can see the town, so I can't go too far wrong. Anyway, bust a catch. Need to clean these shoes. Bloody cold, this water, but it may be pointless as well cleaning them, as I'll be stumbling through some farmyard in a minute probably, ankle deep in shit. Oh, here we go. That's the most likely way. Farmyards, eh? Farmlands. Could hear Idris looking, or at least that part of the ridge looking clear. God damn it. Anyway, decision made. I'm off. Back on the path. This is not good. Don't like the sound of that. Don't like the sound of that at all. It's not a happy sounding doggy. Hopefully it's not going to come out and savage me. Sorry guys. Right guys, last word. Gotta be the last word, it's my video. Haha. Soon be into Dolgellau. Now the decision, do I carry straight on this? Yes, carry straight on this road. Just to say thank you for watching, thanks for your forbearance. I know I don't normally carry on quite talking quite as much as I have done in this video. I don't know why that is. I do love my videos with just a bit of the scenery and some of my favourite music. Tends to be music that is going through my head, or at some point I've listened to either on the way here to a walk, or I'm listening to during a walk. I don't tend to listen to music actually while I'm camping. I did a little last night, but for the most part I just like to enjoy the peace and quiet, listen to the surroundings, the wildlife, or just the wind. I like the sounds of rain and wind on the shelter. Not everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people sleep with earplugs. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I sleep heavy anyway, but you probably want earplugs after listening to this video. If you've made it this far, well done and thank you. If you don't like me talking so much, please do say, put in the comments. I'm not out here for the I'm not doing the videos for fame. Not particularly bothered about fame. I do like it when people put favourable comments, obviously, but I don't do it for that. I do it because I love being out here and sharing the fantastic scenery, the fine walks. Get out there and do it. Mind you, I don't want too many people out here. As I said before, I like the hills to myself, or the occasional companion. Speaking of which, I do need to get my lovely beloved Isabel out. She hates being called Isabel, but there you go, I do love her name. On a walk or two. Josh as well, of course, but it's nice just to spend some time, just me and the wife, and she does enjoy getting out. We've only camped out a few times together, which you might think is quite strange since we both like it, but it's with Josh, we've never been too keen on childcare. We'd much rather share the it's not a burden, we'd much rather share the time that he's needed, childcare is needed between us. Anyway, that's it. So I've got a bus to catch. I'm actually late for one. The next one's in a little over an hour. Get me back to the car. This is a nice spot here. I do love a river through woodlands. It takes me back to childhood. A place called Magpie Bridge in Devon. Could be Cornwall actually, but hey ho. Again, thanks for watching. Till next time. Back at the car. Glad to see it's still here. I can't imagine much happening to it out here. It's middle of bloody nowhere. Great trip. Nearly fell asleep on the bloody bus. Always happens to me after a few days out in the hills. Get back inside somewhere. Glad I didn't fall asleep on the bus. Crikey. Mind you, driver was good enough just to drop me off right at the end here. There's not a bus stop. It's a bit further down. Nice one.